Welcome back to Always Learning. And what are we doing today? Well, today we just got a beehive. It's a 8-frame, 2-box with the super on top frame beehive kit, and I'm going to unbox it and show you how to put it together. But it was like $169 on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. It comes with everything really you need to assemble it. I'm going to show you a few things I'm going to do to make it better. Comes with nails and screws. I'm going to use this Titebond 3. I've talked about it before. It's waterproof. It's exterior. But I'm going to put this on the frames to help hold them together as I nail them. Put them on the box as well. And then to make it go faster when I'm doing the frames, I'm going to use this little stapler. I'm going to use 1 inch, 7 3/2 wide little staplers to put on all the frames just to make it go faster. If you've got somebody to hold them, they can glue them up, hand them to you, and then you can nail them. It'll go faster as well. But I'm going to show you what's in the box, what comes with it, and just kind of go through the process real quick on how to do it. It's pretty simple, so stay with me. All right, so here's what we got in the box. We've got from Bee Castle. It comes with, like I said, it's going to have a deep brood. It's going to have 2 deep brood boxes, a queen excluder, a super hive with all the frames to go in it, a top, another little top, and an entrance reducer and the solid bottom. So pretty good for the price. And then, like I said, it comes with instructions on everything you need to do to assemble it. It's going to come with all the side pieces for the frames. And there should be 24 frames in all, 8 for the super and then 16 for the brood boxes. This is the reducer. We're just going to set up a little assembly. These are the honeycomb, and these are for your honey super up top. So just kind of unpacking all that and get this all situated on the table. Comes with the screws for the actual beehive boxes. These are this is the floorboard. They're all kind of soaked in that honey wax. These are the sides. So they got the screws with them. You probably don't have to glue them. These are the little nails for the frames. I just think the stapler is going to go much faster and be more solid. So we're just going to take it all out. But that just comes in the box. Here at the final is the little semi-lid where you can put stuff on top, kind of if you want to put sugar cones to feed them and stuff. And then here is the top lid of the box. And then the very bottom is the queen excluder. So really all you have to do is put together the hive boxes and the frames. So it won't take very long. It's pretty simple. All right, so I got everything put away. I put away the lid, the bottom, and put all that back in the box. I've got all the frames over here. I'm gonna do those later. I'm gonna do the boxes first. So then when I can complete the frames, I can literally just stack them in the box to make it simpler. As I got my Titebond 3 glue, I'm going to put on a little disposable plate. I got a little brush so I don't have to get my hands dirty, so I don't get all the glue all over the grill. I've got my screws ready to go. These are for my super. The wider ones and the taller ones are for the hive. And so simply just gonna, this might be overkill, but I'm just gonna go ahead and put glue on at least one side of all these dovetail joints before I screw them in. And so if the screw, over time, water gets in there, the glue will hold when the screw fails. So I'm going to do that on each side and then simply screw them together with a drill. You could use a screwdriver, it's just going to take you forever. Little life hack, if you don't have tools, you can literally, instead of renting them, you can just go and buy them on Facebook Marketplace. Use them for whatever little project you're gonna do. You need a table saw, but you don't want to store one. I did that. I bought a table saw on Facebook Marketplace for like $100. and then turn around. I had to fix it because there was a little screw loose, and then went ahead and put it on there for 120, figuring somebody would want to buy it for 100, and somebody actually bought it for 120. So this kind of slides in there. You could get a rubber hammer. I'll try to get one, save my hand. So if you get a little rubber mallet, you can lightly tap those dovetail joints in. Put your screws in. Just set them all in there. There's 4 on each side. You can wipe off that glue if you want. Simply going to screw them in. One side's done. Now I'm simply gonna put the glue in the others, in those other gaps, make sure I got them all. You can actually do 2 sides at once if you want. If you're just wanting to do the glue at one side, then wipe it off before it dries. Nice little emblem on the front. Make sure you get those going the same way. It's kind of easy if you come down from the top down. Slide that over on something solid. Pop the screws in. You can do it from the side too, just as easy. This drill's about ready to die. I got another battery charging. Pull them flush. Glue up this side, should have done it the first time. All right. gonna lightly tap this side, then come over here, get this one all lined up. Simply screwing those in. They've got pre-drilled holes, so they'll go right in. Okay, now we got the little super. It's a little smaller. These frames are gonna be a little, this is just where you get the honey from. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do these. Actually, I'll make these up, but I'm gonna put both front and back on first. I think that actually works better because then that's how the dovetails are kind of set up. So just one box for honey and brood, one box for honey and brood, and then this is the little super that you'll put at the end of the season to collect your honey. You'll put your queen excluder in here to keep the queen down here, so she'll just keep making brood, and then the bees will know the queen can't get up here, so then they'll just make this all honey. So now we're gonna make the frames. All right, so I got my boxes stacked up, so when I get one completed, I can just simply take it and put it down. You're gonna make, this is the smaller honey super. The bigger ones that go in the brood boxes, as you can see, are bigger, but it's the same kind of concept. There's the tops. This is the top. It's a little bit longer so that it can have something to hang on. And the bottoms are a little bit, as you can see, shorter. And these are all universal. The tops and the bottoms are the same. The difference is for the super where the honey's gonna go, you can see here, those are the same length as the yellow ones, and then the black ones, where the brood boxes are, they're obviously longer. So you want to make sure you get the big ones with the black ones. You'll figure it out when you put it in there and that falls out. So not real hard, but the concept is the same. You've got two sides. So we're going to take our glue just like we did on the boxes, and you're just going to put glue in there. Don't have to, it doesn't come with glue. I just do it because it's gonna help hold these together when they've got honey on them and when you're banging them around and working with them. So put glue on both those. I'm gonna take the bottom, simply gonna put it in. Now, if you don't have a stapler gun, it comes, a little nail goes right here, it's grooved, you put the nail in there, I'll show you in a second. But with the stapler, it just goes a lot faster. You literally put it on there and go, boom. Put the other one on. Line up your stapler. Staple it. You're gonna take one of your supers, little honeycomb grid. It simply slides down in here. It's not gonna be perfect. I'm gonna put my top on. It's got dovetail grooves to show you where they go. So I'm gonna just get them started in these little dovetails. Just gonna get those started there. And then, or you can flex the super, you could do it either way. And there's a little ridge in here. There's a little ridge in here on the top where the super simply slides in. There's one on the top and there's one on the bottom. There are those ridges. It just slides in there. And then once you get it kind of how you want it, press it firmly together to get it down. Same thing, you either take your nailer or you take your stapler. You can use a little pin nailer too, but I got this from my brother-in-law. I just borrowed it. That's it. You just keep repeating that process over and over and over until you get it done. All right, I'm gonna nail one together just for giggles. All right. Put that into there. Nail goes right here. Thought I had a little slot, but no, tricked me. That's just a little groove, I guess, for easier for the CNC router. Could use a pin nailer too, but just gonna nail that one in there. Little Santa's workshop. Well, I missed. That's why you don't nail. I mean, almost everybody has a little pin nailer now, so like I said, I'd get one or get a stapler. Same concept. I'm gonna put this one on, get it in those grooves. It's not the easiest, is it? All right, I'll put the little nail right there. With the glue, it's gonna be just probably as good. That's it. That's how you do them with the nails. It's not as fast, but pretty simple. All right, same process. I got my box down here. I can just make them, set them right in there. You're gonna take a bottom, you're gonna take a top. You're gonna grab two sides that are the longer. Then I'm simply gonna glue them up. All right, so here's everything in the box. There's this nice solid base. It's all waxed up. Then you're gonna set your brood box on top of it. Comes with a nice little reducer that you can reduce a couple different ways. Then you've got your other brood box with 8 frames. I took those out to put them in my swarm box. On top of that, once you kind of start to expand, you get ready to take your honey. You're going to put your queen excluder to keep her from coming up. And then that means the bees will just put the honey. And up top, you've got the little honey super frames that we put together. Last but not least, got the box up with the vent. It's got a set on top. It's good for putting pollen patty or sugar patties up there, and then it's got a really nice top with a nice heavy duty aluminum lid on top of the wood box. That sets on top to keep the elements out. But like I said, by Bee Castle is $169. I'll put the link on Amazon, but just a nice little solid unit. Should be able to take you from starting out all the way up to collecting honey in the fall. So thanks for watching.